in a car as good as that when I was in Cuba. Well, Pilgrims, that is us made it to Dunfermline Abbey. I burst my lungs. I still don't really know what it is. It again. It's becoming a bit of a joke now. I'm actually getting a bit pissed off with this walk. Yeah, a little bit achy, a little bit sore, but nevertheless, part 2 complete. So here we are, finally, on part 3 of the Fife Pilgrims Way. Joined today by the Tedster. Teddy. We got a roughly 5-mile walk, so it should be quite a easy one for Teddy boy and myself to complete. Yeah, actually really excited to be back on the trail. It's been a long time in the waiting, but here we are and off we go. So we resumed from Lochore Meadows, and the walk takes us today to Kinglassie and hopefully to the well, if we can locate that. It was quite hard to find on both my regular apps I use, being All Trails, which was borderline useless for this walk, and the Hiker app, although it did have a little information point of interest near Kinglassie, so I'm presuming that's the well. So all well and good, come the end of the video, that should be our final location. But as for now, walking along a glorious, beautiful, sunny day. Long may that continue. Bit of a cloud up there, but yeah, on we go. Absolutely fantastic start to the walk. What I've gone and done is left the window undone in the car. So we're trailing all the way back, and we'll lock that up because I have to get in the car back on the road. For those of you who don't know, that's why there's been such a gap between part 2 and part 3. The car has been off the road. The last thing I want is for someone to help themselves to the newly working car, or anything was in the car. So yeah, back again. Teddy doesn't mind though. So going back on ourselves, actually find a nicer little bit to walk through to start the walk, or restart the walk. Yeah, nice, like it. Bird box as well. So here's potentially a point of interest. In fact, it is a point of interest. These ruins you see behind us was complete in 1580, and it was a tower house, and it was actually inside the loch. This whole area here was an island. You can see from the artist's picture, or drawing even. Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? What do you think, Teddy? Not much. Let's get walking, he says. Yeah, so good. 15 minutes into the walk. Not the prettiest bits of the walk. As I've said on the other two videos, it's a strange one. You get some spectacular bits, and then you get, yeah, it's just a walk through a street, really, isn't it? This part, it's all part of the journey, part of the original path, I believe. So again, on we go. Instantly much nicer. A couple of minutes of that, and then we're back into countryside. Yeah, this walk's looking promising this time around, I think. Beautiful. Fantastically signposted again. The little Fife Pilgrims Way sign, and the arrows in every direction, pointing you in the right direction, even, I should say. Every every turn you could get lost, there seems to be a little arrow. So again, fantastic, keeps you right. You still take a map, still take your app like I have, but yeah, it just is a reference just so you go back and double check, I guess. But yeah, the signposting, fantastic. From what I can see on the map, this woodland trail seems to go on for quite a long time, and if I'm honest, oh, I'm so happy about that. There is a tractor in the field there, right enough, but other than that, so peaceful. Yeah, this stage 3, part 3, Lochore Meadows to Kinglassie. Yeah, I'm feeling this is where the walk begins. Teddy, freedom. Well, sort of. He's a rescue dog, so he's still on the lead, just in case. Not that I think he can go, well, no, he could. He definitely could go far. I think that's keeping dogs out. Braved it. Teddy! Teddy, stop! Result. Yeah, put him back on the lead. A little bit worried that a dog might come the other way, and his recall's pretty good, but Teddy, stop seems to have to be said about 4 times till he actually halts and stops. He stops, he listens, but then he buggers off again. So work in progress. Anyway, looking at this sign to show you, every turn keeps you in the right direction. Shall I walk off that way? No, because I saw the wrong way. Boom, gate. Teddy, on. Good boy. Here we go. And as I said once, I'll say it again, beautiful countryside. Check this out. Lovely, eh? Teddy, there's not a sign on that one, mate. We're this way. So we've been walking down this path for a good 20 minutes now. And obviously in the previous 2 videos, I'm saying how loud traffic, modern day vibes of the place really. But here you can just hear faint noises of industrial works in the background, cars very, very far away, sheep, bird song. Yeah, it's just taking a moment. It's nice. Part 1 and 2 definitely had their purpose, but part 3, yeah, this is when you can start to realise and understand why people do this walk. Okay, it's a pilgrimage, so that's probably the first and last reason for most people, but yeah, it is actually starting to become a beautiful walk. And Teddy, yeah, it just goes and goes, this boy. Good. That's us more than halfway now. He's done what, 2.5 miles, and still pulling away on a lead. Just wants to run free. Go and have a seat, Teddy. Right next to the sign. Yeah, boy. Yeah, just trying to give him a rest because he's going 100 miles an hour. Try and show you on the hiker app here. I don't know if that's coming up very clearly, but we're gonna hit a little village, or I don't know, little settlement area over there in a minute. But a lot of it, again, is all green. It's all countryside. Yeah, so far, definitely recommending this walk. Again, just listen. So peaceful, so peaceful. Looking at the map, and a little bit of a gut feeling as well, I feel like the Fife Pilgrims way from this point in really starting to come alive, really starting to be quite magical. That's not to say that 1 and 2 didn't have highlights and good bits, but it is a bit more, yeah, let's slog this bit along a busy road, this, that and the other. But yeah, come on. Probably should have looked at that map a little bit more closely to where the path lines were. I was following my trail and it had a red mark across there, so obviously the way we're meant to be walking, and I thought it was through a little village and then onto the countryside paths again. No, in fact, did he stop? Good boy. In fact, we're onto a main busy road, probably all the way up to Kinglassie. But yeah, you know what, ain't got far to go now, so we're just gonna crack on. Teddy's still happy as a pig in shit, to be honest. He don't care where he walks. So if he's happy, I'm happy. Do you know what it really is about the busy roads? The penny dropped actually trying to get Teddy along that. The footpath's quite narrow, and the thing what's been bugging me, well, I think I've been, well, look, I enjoy the countryside more than I do a bloody busy road, of course I do, but it's not really so much to do with the fact that it's a road. It's more the fact to do with people can't stick to the speed limit on the road. Admittedly, 60 miles an hour, that's the speed limit, the national speed limit along that sort of road. Okay, and some of them are easily clocking 80-90 miles an hour over down what is a glorified country road. Really, it is absolutely ridiculous, and it's been like that most of the roads we've been on along this walk, and I think that's the thing what's really been getting my goat. Just, I don't know, I don't understand why you have to be in that much of a rush along crappy little roads. It's just ridiculous. Obviously trying to control him and keep him to the side of the road and keep him safe. Like I say, the penny dropped, so I think it's not so much that it was roads, it's that people can't drive on the bloody roads. Anyway, irony of that is the last few cars we've gone past have actually been driving sensibly. So, right, mown over, very nearly at Kinglassie. I would have showed you more along the road as we're getting closer to it, but yeah, too dangerous, isn't it? I say, quite narrow. So me and Teddy are gonna venture along this bit, keeping him safe, and we'll meet you guys when we're there. Coming into a 20 zone, so hopefully maybe not then. Let's get a little bit slow, I guess. Fucking honestly. But anyway, that truly is the mown over. Back on to what the video is meant to be about. Here we are. Right, next mission is try and find that the well. There we are. Right, so yes, so we can find that. If we're there, we go up that way. Alright, so we are coming up to the well. Teddy pretending like he knows exactly where he's going. Probably not got a clue, but he is going in the right direction. So this is the point where part 3 is drawn to an end, and we look forward to part 4. Now I'm hoping we get a lot more of the countryside like we did today. The roads are getting worse and worse as we go along, and probably will get desperately bad by the time we get to St Andrews. But on a more cheerier note, some memorial. See, this is what we come for. Part 3 complete. Little summarise, Teddy. What do you make of it, mate? What do you make of the walk? Hey? Yeah. Don't want to be moaning on the channel all the time, but the channel is a lot of walking. Was they're trying to make a path and a bridge that goes across, and it takes out that long stretch of road and then make it accessible for people with wheelchairs as well. It's fantastic, and hopefully means it's a lot safer. And let's end on a real happy note. 90% of this walk, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There was a small stretch near the end. Well, again, nearly ruined it, but it didn't ruin it because we found our destination and we're here. We're moving on to part 4. And like I said earlier in the video, I do strongly believe that the walks are getting better. So, from me, from Tedster, catch you guys next time.